of MOHBAD, the KPK Krona Kopoke. You understand? The industry has been in a state of mourning, and this has been so so sad for everyone, not just people in the entertainment industry. I mean, the news of MOHBAD's death has gone beyond the shores of even Africa as a whole, not just even Nigeria. MOHBAD, some of you might be asking, who's MOHBAD? I mean, for those of you who actually don't know who MOHBAD is a Nigerian Afro hip-hop artist who was formerly signed into the Malian record label. I think that was about 2019 thereabout, and he decided to move on maybe 2-3 years after, until his death that was announced some few days ago, if not last week. It's a very, very sad one, There's been a lot of controversies as to what resulted in the death of MOHBAD, to the extent that we have the Lagos police actually set up, I think, a 12-man panel to actually investigate and look into this matter, as well as we have the Lagos State in person of Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who also asked the DSS to also, intervene into the matter so as to make the investigation, smooth and transparent, as it were. So a lot of people are saying a lot of things. What actually happened to MOHBAD? A lot of celebrities are out there talking about this. A lot of fans, even people who actually did not know MOHBAD from the onset, as a result of the emotion that is being put to make sure there is justice for him. A lot of people are just like, okay, you know what? We might not know MOHBAD, but we are in support of justice prevailing in this matter. So quickly, guys, before we dive into other stories concerning MOHBAD and what people are saying, in the industry, outside the industry, in the country, outside the country, and all that, let's have a quick look at MOHBAD's background. According to Wikipedia, MOHBAD, whose biological names are Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, was born on the 3rd of January 1996, 12th September 1996, and passed on 12th September 2003. Is popularly known as MOHBAD, like I said earlier on, and he's a Nigerian rapper, singer, and songwriter, and he hails from Lagos State. He was formerly signed into the Naira Marley's Malian Records, and left the label 2022. Yes, he was best known for his singles Pomo and the Mega One, KPK, and he has other songs like Feel Good and so on. And You Will Always Be Remembered, I think that was the first, should I say, hippie or album he dropped, which actually featured the likes of Rexy, you understand? And this song was actually nominated 3 times for the Eddies Award. So that's just a brief, dive into who MOHBAD is. So birth name is Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, also known as Imole. And for those of you asking what is the meaning of Imole, Imole in the Yoruba speaking language means light. Yes, and if you look at what has been happening after he died, you would actually see that truly this young man is actually a light. For him to have ignite the spirit of the youth, not just the youth, and even the elderly ones in the country and beyond the shores of the country, to actually probe into what actually happened to him, it actually shows there is lots to this boy than we can actually see right now. So he was born on the 3rd of January 1996. He was born in Lagos, Nigeria. He died on the 12th of September 2023 at age 27. That is so young. I mean, he has not even enjoyed, how do I put it? He has not really enjoyed the work of his label. You understand? And just to add, We understand that he's a father. He has a 5-month-old son. His wife, she's there. He's legally married, as a matter of fact. He has actually done a lot for himself. A 27-year-old, young, growing, promising lad like that. It's just so sad that we had to lose him this way, and we pray so rest in perfect peace. So the genre of music he does are Afro beats, amapiano, Afropop, hip hop. Occupation is a singer, is a songwriter, and is a musician. The instruments he plays is vocals. So someone might be asking, is vocals also an instrument? Yes, vocals is an instrument. The same way we have the piano, the same way we have the guitar, the same way we have the drum set and the percussion and all that. The vocals too is also a part or an instrument. You understand? Yes, it's just that it's a talking instrument. You can either use it to talk or use it to sing. So MOHBAD during his lifetime plays the vocals as his instrument. So he was active in the music industry as at 2019 to 2023, and he was under the record label he ever joined before he left was Malian Records. So that was the only record label he was under. You understand? So someone might be saying, MOHBAD, does he have some social media handles and all that? Yes, he does. On YouTube, it's known that he has over 25,000 followers, and he has a total view of 18 million. You understand? So his early life, Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba was born in K2, Lagos State in Nigeria, and K2 Lagos is just after Ojota here in Lagos State. So MOHBAD released his debut album, Light, in the fourth quarter of 2020 after he signed with Malian Records. So as a follow-up to his viral song Pomo, so it appeared he actually released a song titled Pomo before he released his debut album titled Light, which featured the likes of Naira Marley, the Malian label CEO, and Likesh. I know we all remember Likesh, especially those of us in Nigeria. We all remember Likesh. So MOHBAD was nominated 5 times for the Beats Award 2021. Yes, he's a very promising lad. I would employ you all to go listen to his songs. He has beautiful songs. My producer will actually say, in person of Mr. Oscar, would actually say his songs actually talks about himself. About 85% of the songs talks about himself. So a similarity between him and Dagreen in terms of talking about reality, rest in peace Dagreen too. A big shout out to him. Also a lovely talent we also lost back there about 10-15 years ago. So MOHBAD was listed in Audiomark's top 21 Afrobeat artist of 2021. All right, this is how good he was when he was alive. Very, very talented. I need you guys to go watch out for his live performances. The one he did in Kenya, the one he did in Ibadan. I still watched that clip yesterday. He has this much energy. He knows how to communicate with the people. If he wasn't an artist, I think he should be a motivational speaker, because he connects. He's just free. Despite the fact he was going through all these challenges on the ground, he still didn't really let it show while he was, entertaining the people. You understand? It was probably when the case was so terrible, he needed to now come out and say, this is what I'm going through and all that. But beyond that, we could actually see how energetic and determined this talented artist was when he was alive. So sad. I feel so terrible right now. All right. So he released Peace, produced by Rexy. All right. And this song actually charts top 50 in the 2021 and top 100 in 2022. Peace record also peaked number on Apple Music chart. All right, another EP he released was Blessed. All right, MOHBAD's EP Blessed is first after leaving the Malian Records. So Blessed is an EP he released after Malian Records. Was released in June 2023, just some few months ago. And I can tell you that By now he has piled up shows that unfortunately he won't be able to attend, and it's so sad. All right, so he released Blessed June 2023 under his own label, Immolenization. All right, so the 8 songs on the 20-minute EP actually featured Nigerian artist Zlatan. It also featured Belash Murder and producers like Timmy J and Co. And despite the fact that this EP just dropped, it actually topped number 1 on Apple Music. You know, the album charted at number 1 on Apple Music in Nigeria. I mean, the week it was released. You know, maybe I should quickly just check this in. All right, so not until MOHBAD's demise, I as a person, I must make this confession, and I know so many other people feel that way too. I never knew he sang so many of the songs. You know, he has this very similarity. I mean, the voice similarity between MOHBAD and his former boss Naira Marley. I mean, you can barely tell. Not until you see who's performing or who's recording the song before you can actually say, oh, so it wasn't Naira Marley who did the song, so it was MOHBAD that did the song, you know. So apparently, majority of the songs, I'm saying my own opinion now, majority of the songs I've been giving credit to Naira Marley actually happens to be for MOHBAD. Just bringing this, you know, just saying this might not necessarily apply to every other person, but that's just what I noticed anyway. So moving forward, Light, which happens to be the first EP MOHBAD dropped under the Malian record label. It also featured 8 songs, and he also featured people like Davido and Naira Marley, as well as Lekesh in that EP. And as of then, when it was under the label, Naira Marley was the executive producer, you know. Yes. So now, moving forward, there are a lot of information concerning MOHBAD. I mean, we can't just even treat everything in a day. You understand? Because as we still speak, there is still investigation going on. You understand? And we have our social media, what do you call them now? Will I say activists or influencers, the likes of Iyabo Ojo, who has been taking this matter so dearly. You know, she's really acting like a mother, yeah. The places where MOHBAD's parents can't actually go to, the places they can't actually penetrate. The likes of Iyabo Ojo has been, you know, an intervention in those places. I still watch an update whereby she was talking with the commissioner of police, you know, persuading them to make sure that MOHBAD gets justice in this scenario. And you know, one thing leads to another, yeah, and you discover that as a result of this MOHBAD's case, we also find out that a lot of things has actually also been happening based on what we see on social media and what we hear, and direct interviews with these people who actually happens to be victim. But I believe that would be a story for another show or another program on Entertainment Arena. So a quick advice: we encourage everybody to be their brother's keeper. Anywhere you see an information that has to do with threat to life, anywhere you see an information that has to do with bully, the best thing you can actually do is to contact the nearest right authorities to actually look into those alarms. And I would also encourage majority of us who are actually making use of the social media that we should as well try and always put up concrete information. Sometimes as a result of people's pranks, you know, there are sometimes you have real information out there, and when people see it, they just believe it's just one of these pranks and all that, which might not really make them press more on this alarms and all that. So I really encourage us to make use of the social media for positive goals, positive agenda, positive idea. And a big shout out to every youth in Nigeria who has actually taken it upon themselves to protest peacefully, concerning this. This is not just for Mohbad. This is generally for everybody. It's Mohbad last week. It could be me tomorrow. It could be someone else, next tomorrow. So this actually cut across for everybody. You understand? So we just have to speak. Justice must always prevail. So moving forward quickly, guys. Let's talk about his personal life. Still on Mohbad on Entertainment Arena, and like I said, this is a special debut for him on Entertainment Arena. We specifically dedicated this just quite nice. All right, so he's been nominated for the Beats Award. I think he had 5 nominations. That was 2021. On Audio Mark 2021, he was on the top 21 Afrobeat artist of 2021, and Edis Award nomination, Best Street Hop Artist. I don't expect any other person to get this Edis Award other than Mohbad. You understand? And I don't want to be biased or sentimental, but listening to him, he's really talented. He does music with ease, it's definitely someone, when you wake him up at night and say, please, freestyle, all right, it's definitely going to have something to say, he makes use of his words, the same word this word we speak, he uses it as if it was only for him the words are made for. What am I trying to say is he's a creative talent. You understand? And the Nigerian music industry just lost one. I really don't know if I should say we should blame ourselves for this, because we heard that some steps or some reports were actually taken by him in terms of petition writing to the police as to him being bullied and all that, and from news circulating. Maybe it wasn't followed up and all stuff like that. But we just believe after the whole investigation, a lot of light is going to be, on. We're going to really get a lot of answers, because I know so many people have a lot of answers, a lot of questions to ask, and are expecting a lot of answers. So the bottom line here is justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. The bottom line here also is Nigerians shouldn't forget the family, his immediate family that he left behind. What's going to happen to his son? I'm not sure I can remember the name right now. His wife. All right. So beyond these circumstances now, they have become your responsibility and my responsibility. Well, I don't know how we intend doing that, but we should always have them in mind and always pray for them. It's not necessary we have to give them money, but always remember them. And anytime we remember them, we just say, God bless this Mohbad family that he has left behind. He left them to our care. All right. So I want to believe we are going to be our brother's keeper in this case. So guys, this is Entertainment Arena. Like I said, we're going to be bringing you more updates on Mohbad's case. Today is just specifically dedicated to him. You understand? So if you have any question or you want to be a part of this show to talk about your career, you can always call the number scrolling on your screen right now, or you can as well follow us on our social media. You understand? That's Golden CTV. You can check it on all social medias. You would actually find us there on X, on Twitter, on IG, on Facebook. We got you covered. So a big shout out to the family of Mohbad here from Entertainment Arena. A big shout out to everybody who has been up and doing, making sure that this case doesn't die down. A big shout out to Iyabo Ojo. Yeah, a big shout out to Golden CTV as well, because we feel concerned too. So we want you to stay out of trouble and always report anything that has to do with threats whatsoever, whether it's happening to you or to anybody. Please be your brother's keeper. I keep emphasizing on that. All right, so don't wait until something similar to this happens before you now start, just show some love while you can, or while you still can, while someone is alive. Just help them out of that difficult situation they might be in. If people actually knew what was going on in Mohbad's life, perhaps earlier before now, maybe we should still have him alive today. But anyway, God knows best. You understand? And a big shout out from here to you guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's program dedicated specifically to Mohbad. And again and again and again, we'll be bringing you the updates as soon as we hear anything worth telling you. All right. In the meantime, I remain Smile. A big shout out to our production team and our producer in person, Mr. Oscar. And don't forget to always follow us on our social media handle. Until then, be safe, be cool, and God bless you. Peace out.